That nigga named Solomon?
Two of the top teams in the nation set to square off and see who has the upper hand, at least for the moment. A top 10 in-conference showdown awaits. Welcome to the home of the BYU Cougars in LaVell Edwards Stadium in Provo, Utah. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
We do not get ball.
BYU about to kick it off as we get this game started. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Running back searching for a hole. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Let's take a minute and talk about Miami. They've climbed into the top 10, been through some battles, proving themselves to be one of the best teams in the country. What do you think about their chances of staying there?
Well, they got to keep playing at a high level, and obviously they've had tons of success now to crack into the top 10. I'll tell you, when you get top 10, David, you get everybody's attention.
Yeah, you get everybody's attention, but I hope this team ain't just searching for a top 10. Like, I hope they're trying to be the best team in the country, and you hope the best is still to come for this squad.
Dropping back, it's Chadwick. Makes the grab. There he goes. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Could this guy be the next receiver to bring home a Heisman Trophy? He's got everything you look for in a game changer at the receiver position. He's off to a great start in this one.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Carr. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Anytime the ball goes in the air towards him, I feel like it's his. Like, there are no 50-50 balls. He just makes plays game after game, play after play, and you see him featured in this offense for a reason. He's one of the best in the country, not just at the wide receiver position, period. This guy's in the Heisman Trophy conversation as a receiver.
Wants to throw on first down. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Miami! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
I don't know how many people expected this to happen, playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise. In the opening drive, nice execution. They score the touchdown. That was big time.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Offense in a bunch formation. Williams looking for a man. The sure hands, it's Hagan. Brought down at the 26 after a 15-yard pickup.
not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. To the air on first down. It's complete. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
And BYU will get the first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
And the Cougars will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man out of the backfield. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Williams will pass. Grab near the marker. It's Gray. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
3rd down, the focus of the defense has to shift. It has to change. We have to understand now exactly where the sticks are. We can't give up those plays for them to get beyond the sticks and get those first downs.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll try to get outside. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
The quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
Well, I know that one falls incomplete, but as the head coach, you got to still love what you've seen from your quarterback early in this game. He's been accurate, in a great rhythm. To start the game 4 for 5, that's pretty good.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Might be changing the route. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He finds a dead spot in the middle.
He really made that
They'll
catch.
make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Throws for the tight end. It's incomplete. A 4th down stop and the turnover on downs.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
Dropping back, it's Chadwick. Got his man. He breaks a tackle.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
The Canes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Fires one high and deep. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
BYU 0.
On the move from inside his 5.
Returner brings it out.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Quarterback may change this route. Gets the back moving. They'll go to the toss. He's in open space downfield. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line.
Well, nice job there by the running back. They toss it to him, and he's able to kind of weave his way for a very good gain for this offense.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires on the move. Intercepted. Oh, what a play.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop.
Breaks into the open. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. And the Canes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll move the tight end. Back to throw, it's Chadwick. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And a flag flies as the pass is incomplete. Let's see
I tried to throw a bullet, bro. My quarterback froze me, bro. It's fine.
And the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Nah, I actually dead ass hate my quarterback, bro. I had to like try a new offense. Hide the quarterback.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Carr. Runs through the tackle. He's trying to get it in. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Here we go. Grab behind the line. It's Wilson. And that's good for the completion percentage and bad for the yardage. They lose ground on that one. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. They want to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Lyle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Nice job by the defense there. They knew coming into this one, this running back was dangerous catching the football. So really good job getting him down on the ground, now setting up 4th and goal.
And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal.
Barely made it.
He curls that thing just inside the left upright. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive.
Yeah, nigga.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Oh, he's looking to throw.
He dropped it.
It'll fall incomplete. A little
He dropped it. It's crazy because I called zone thinking that guarded that. It doesn't.
Defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch.
And then my robber didn't even pop up, so I went forwards too. That's just crazy.
Williams looking for a man. Under fire. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The Cougars headed quickly to the line.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Flushed out of the pocket. Rolling right and going deep. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback.
Oh, he's got some space. Gives him the big stiff arm. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Looking to throw on 1st down. All by himself. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, BYU! And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
And they do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the 2nd half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Now, after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, 3rd and managing. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent result.
Oh, wow.
They'll go for it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive, you want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the 1st half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your deep.
Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cougars.
And that was a play call the coordinator had in his back pocket. He was hoping his defense would get the stop on 4th down. They did. There was no question. He was telling his quarterback, if we take the field, we're taking a shot. You know who you're throwing it to. What a great job of having a shot play ready to go, and it pays off.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Michigan State is getting hammered right now. They are the nail, and that figurative mallet is just pounding them into the ground. What a bad look. They are trailing by 14 to Penn State. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set.
Trying to beat the D deep. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. Looking to pass. It's Chadwick. Quarterback extends the play. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Carr. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed.
This quarterback right now.
And I have been spamming that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Wants to throw it. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
The Hurricanes looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a 1st down at the 12. And the Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Plucks it out of the air. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
That is true. That is true.
Scanning the field, it's Chadwick. Steps away. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It's complete to the right. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Canes are threatening on 1st and goal. On the ground. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So a drive there of 82 yards, and it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He's got great speed. Oh, what vision. Just barely able to keep him from housing it on that one. What a nice return. This dude is absolute electricity when he gets the ball in his hands. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. The quick out. Turning it on. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You could tell, hanging in there, he knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target and getting the completion.
First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougar!
So nice to have the run game, so nice to trust in it, so nice to cut this game to a one-possession game. Halftime now becomes a lot more bearable. Coaches ain't yelling and screaming. We got to get this fixed, but we got some positive mojo on our side.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Slips through the line. He's got an alley. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. To the air, it's Chadwick. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
This shit was hot.
He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Canes moving quickly to the line. From the gun, running back gets the give. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes!
You know, there are so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime.
Hopefully not. Actually, we're just going to kick it to the other side.
And you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got. Jacked up at halftime.
And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's...
Yeah, but I tried to mix them up.
Here we go. They'll try to get some...
Yeah, obviously, dickhead. I figured that out mid-kick.
Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver.
Hey, hold up. Last time I almost let up a fucking return.
So not a home run play for the offense, but I do like the creativity, and I like how they're going to stress this defense and do it in less conventional ways.
And the Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short.
No. It was because I kept kicking it that side.
They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the...
Deep shot for the end zone. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Dances away. Makes the catch. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Bro, I seen it was man. I got back to my nigga who was on the man route.
You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and
well, actually what happened was I tried to look to the left. He wasn't there.
And creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Now that we fixed it, now that we switched it up, now we can keep kicking it back to the left. DC sent all his other niggas the wrong way.
He'll be stopped at the 17. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half.
Bro, you didn't see what happened, bro.
Looking to throw. much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Canes will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down.
Yo, Chris, you did not see, bro, it's gone like this most of the time. I just had to switch it up once because he kept seeing it.
The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really
playing the game,
can't waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
BYU lines up quickly.
And after giving up the long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Oh, they're after him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Williams will pass. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, BYU! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. Looking to buy time. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Pulls it in. It's Wilson.
And you don't see that often when you're running a screen and you're featuring the running back and setting it up, but you go elsewhere. And it's a nice job by the offense, nice job by the quarterback in particular, seeing the defense, saying, I can make a play somewhere else, and he goes and does it.
The Hurricanes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
It is deafening in here, soaked in noise as BYU tries to get a stop on 3rd down. Looking to move the chains. They throw it.
That's a great tackle.
And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Chadwick. Gets it to him on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
Makes the grab, and he's wrestled to the ground.
All right, defense, you know coming into this game you're playing a fast quarterback. You know it's not going to be easy getting him on the ground. You got to start thinking about how you're pass rushing. You know, rushing right up the middle and allowing him to get outside, it's going to be a tough task.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. That's reeled in. It's Carr.
Man, this defense just has so much speed. You saw it on that third down play. The offense is trying to get a quick one, see if they can get a block and maybe spring a guy free, but the pursuit, wow, that was so good defensively.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. On the run, deep down the right side.
Blessed.
Pulls it in easily enough for the first down. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do. But, maybe I'll go for it anyways.
Oh, he's got some space. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown.
I knew the drag was coming, bro. No one is coming is only half, bro.
Trip to the house. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback, receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
So I ran a couple screens, but I mean, bro, he can like, I don't care, bro. Like, I want to win.
Just went final moments ago.
BYU 28. Number 14. Set to kick it away.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not...
Looking deep down the right side. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field. Because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven, if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Back to throw. It's Chadwick. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Caught close to the marker. It's Carr. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. The give on the inside. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
This is a defense that comes to play every week with bad intentions, and they set the tone in games by making hits like that. They've got players on defense that play downhill, and they come flying in. If you're a ball carrier, you better get down. You keep trying to fight for extra yards, or you don't have your head on a swivel. Watch out, because these dudes lay the lumber.
He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. And the Canes are moving quickly down the field. Here we go. Leaves it with the back. Touchdown, Hurricanes! And the beatdown has ensued.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out, because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
BYU 28.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. BYU right back to the line.
That's a good job by
Nigga, that was in a
Tiger
league
out
game,
there,
bro.
understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to
Pulls it in down the
Type
sideline.
shit. Never mind.
And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And we haven't called his name a lot, and I think this offense, they need to find a way to continue to manufacture
in a playoff game? Hell yeah.
tight end. And I don't care how you do it. I don't care where you line him up. He's that good, and if I'm this offense, I'm going to find him more.
No, not any game. And like a play now.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Oh, for sure.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into.
Nah, if you clock a nigga in play now, you want to die.
Caught. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Yeah, I don't know defensively if you want to keep giving this guy that much cushion, because when he gets the ball in space, he's able to shake all these defenders and turns a 5-yard completion into a first down.
Throws to the wideout, and they can't make the connection. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He might want another play. Williams looking for a man. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. And he is brought down, but what a way to finish this quarter with the pick. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play.
Yeah.